Hello coding aliens, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with Aki. In this video, we are going to create a chat component because we have already created the sidebar component and sidebar chat component, and in this part we will create a chat component. As you guys can see here, this is a chat component with the logo or simply a profile image of the chat, the name and all the message components and the input field at the very bottom of the screen, as you guys can see here. So this is a final UI touch that we are going to give in this build, and after that we will cover the Redux stuff, the backend Firebase stuff and all the user authentication after this part. So this part will be the last part for the front end. So watch this video till the end for this for creating this sidebar, for this creating this chat component here. So this part is in the continuation of the previous three part that we have created for this side signal clone here. You guys, if you guys have not watched that three parts, we will simply drop all given all the link in the description, or you guys can simply check out the card at the right section, right top of your screen. You guys can simply check out from there. Okay, so now let's proceed in this part here. So in this part we will create a chat component. Okay, so now we have done we with these things here yet in till that part here. So next it's time to simply create a sidebar, a chat component here. So let's create a chat component. So here, go back to your component directory, or inside of this let's go and create a chat.js. So simply create a chat.js component and simply create a chat.css for styling these things also. So simply grab this and put it inside of this CSS. Fine, so we have this chat.js, so grab this and put it at the top. Okay, now we will do, or simply here we will simply generate a functional component, React functional component here, and now we will simply obey the BEM convention here. So we will simply give a class name of chat and simply give a hello from chat. Now save this. You will see, okay, you won't see anything on the screen because we have not used or simply rendered the chat component. So go back to your app.js, and now you guys have to simply render the chat component. So simply put here chat, here put a / here. Now you guys have to simply import the chat component. So simply hit the enter button. Now save this. You will see there will be a hello from the chat component will be rendering on the screen. Now you guys can see here we have this hello from chat. Now we are good to go to create a exact chat component, as you guys can see here on your screen here. So now let's go and create the chat component. So here inside of this we have a sidebar.js. So here we have this chat.js. So now let's get rid of this hard-coded text, and the first step is to first of all import the CSS file. So here we will simply import the CSS file here, and now we have this chat.css. So simply chat.css. Fine. Next, so we have this chat component here. Now if you guys take a look at this, we have our chat header with a profile image with the name, the search icon and the more hoodies icon here. Next we have a bigger poster, or simply you guys can see we have a bigger profile image with the name and all the message is rendering on the screen. Next we have an smiley icon, emote icons here. We have an input field, we have a sticker, we have a very nice mic icon, and now we have this plus icon here. So the here we will add a bunch of stuff inside of this chat.js. So first of all, inside of this chat.js, simply create a div with the class name of chat header. Okay, so simply close this div. So we have this chat header here. Got it? So we have inside of this chat header we have an avatar here. Okay, so you guys can see here, if I make it somehow bigger, you guys can see here we have two things here. We have inside of this chat header we have a two more div. So I'm going to simply create two more div for this chat header left and chat header right. So here we will simply create another div inside of this. So I'm going to simply create another div, give a class name of chat header left. So we have this chat header left, next we have this chat header left, and next we have this chat header right. Okay, so next grab this div, copy this and simply paste it down after this. So here instead of left we have this right. Okay, so next we have inside of this chat header left we have an avatar. So here we will simply use an avatar avatar for, and you guys have to simply import it for the Material UI course. So simply press Ctrl plus spacebar and hit the enter button. It will automatically import it from the Material UI code. So we have this avatar here. Next you guys can say we have the name. So simply put here h5 tag for the name or chat name. So simply we have this chat name. Got it? So we will simply give a hard-coded chat name just like this. So we have this avatar and we have this chat name inside of this header left. Next we have the header right part, and here in the inside of this header right we have a search icon. So we have this search icon. Okay, so you guys have to simply import the search icon. Okay, search icon here from the Material UI icon / search. Fine. Next you guys can see we have a more horizontal icon. So simply import the more horizontal icon. So more more horizontal icon, or simply grab this, copy this and simply paste it down here, and here instead of this search icon we will simply put more horizontal, and now at the here also simply put more horizontal. Okay, so now hit the enter button. So we have this chat name, we have this avatar, we have this search icon, and we have this more horizontal icon. Now when you save this, go back to your deployed version. Now you will see all these things will be rendering on the screen. It is still compiling, so that's why it is not showing here. Okay, so now give it some time. Now you guys can see here it is rendering, or it is showing on the screen here. Now it's time to simply style this. So here we have this chat.css. So now you guys can see we have this chat here. So first of all, simply grab this chat class here and simply give a display of flex. So we'll use a display of flex, align items to the center. Now save this. Okay, we have this chat, and now we have given the align item center. So I think grab this and not give the line item center. Okay, so we have this given the display of flex here. Now we will simply change here the background color. So how we will do this? So simply give a background color, and here you guys can see here a very dark background color. So for this we'll simply give a background color here. So RGBA, we will use RGBA, and we will use 0, 0, okay, 0, 0, 0.9. Very dark background here. Okay, so we have this, but it is uses the very small part of the screen. This is because we have to simply give a flex of 0.7 to use the entire screen, because we have used the 0.3 for the sidebar section, and now for the chat section we have given the flex of 0.7. so now you guys can say it is now uses the entire screen size here. Fine, so we have these things here, and okay, so we have this background color given in the background color of the 0.9. Now next here we will simply give a color. So simply change not column, we'll simply change the color to the white. So simply change the color to the white, so everything the text will be in a white color. And now you guys can see here we have these things here. Fine, okay, so I will simply grab this thing, I will simply remove this, I will do styling for each and everything later here. Fine, so we have this chat. Now simply grab this. Now inside of this chat we have a header. So we have this header. We will simply give a padding of 10 pixel from the everywhere. Now save this. Okay, so we have these things here. We'll simply give the display of flex. So now save this, display of flex here. Okay, next we will we have given the display of flex here. Okay, so now we will simply give line items to the center. So simply give the align items to the center. Okay, now save this. So it will be centrally aligned, but it here in the header go back to there because of some reason. Okay, so here I will use okay, I think it is fine right now. Okay, grab this here. So we have this chat header here, fine. Next we will simply give a justify content space between. We'll simply give a justify content a space between. Now save this. It the mode horizon icon and the search icon will be pushed there. Okay, so we have given the justify content to the space between. Okay, and now I think let me okay, here we have this chat, and here for the header simply give an width of 100%. So simply give the width of 100%. Okay, now you guys can see okay, if you able, I will for the sake of matter of this time, I will simply give the color of white for some time. Now for you guys can see easily see here. So we have pushed here these things to the right part, right section, or simply right aligned here because of this here. So we have this chat header here, and we have given the space between here. Now next we have to simply target the chat header left. Okay, so we have this chat header left. Simply give display of flex. So display of flex. Okay, and now we have given the display of flex. Now it will be in a row. Okay, so avatar and the chat name will be in a row, and now we'll simply give an align items to the center. Now save this. It will be now centrally aligned here, but it is aligned here at the bottom. This is because, so first of all we have to fix this issue here. Okay, this issue will be fixed when we will add the message section or the rest of things here. So okay, so bring it back to there. Okay, so next inside of this chat header, so simply grab this. We have this chat header left, or inside of this chat header left we have chat name. So simply for the chat name, simply grab this h5 tag here. Okay, and next for this h5 tag, simply give the margin left of 10 pixel. Now save this. Fine, so we have this chat name here. Okay, now if you guys can see here, the name of the chat, it is somehow bigger, so we will simply give the font size of 1.3 rem. Okay, now save this. It will be somehow bigger. Okay, so we have given the font size of this, and now we'll use the font weight. So simply decrease the weight to the 500. Okay, so now we have given the font weight of 500. So now it will be it is fixed now. Next we will create a message component. Okay, so next we have a message component. So for this we will simply create a component for the message. So here we have we are going to simply create a message.js. So message.js and message.css. So message.css. Fine, so grab this message.js and put it inside of this component folder first of all. Okay, grab this and put it at the top. Okay, let's go back to there inside of this chat.js, because we are inside of this chat.js. Okay, let's close this first of all. Okay, so we have this search icon, we have all these things here. Okay, next we will create another div. So we are done with this header section. Next we have a message section here. So for this I'm going to create another div, and here we will simply give a chat body. So we have this chat body. Simply close this, and inside of this chat body we have a message header. So we will simply create another div, give a class name of message header, message header. Okay, just like this. So we have this message header. Okay, inside of this message header we have an avatar. If you go back to the deployed version, now you guys can see we have this avatar and we have this name. So we have I'm going to simply give an avatar. Okay, just like this. We have this avatar. Next we have the name, so simply wrap it inside of h3 tag. So simply we have this name inside of this h3 tag. So we have a chat name, so chat name. Fine. So we have this chat name here. Next we have a message also. We have this message. So for this we will simply use a message component. So for this message component we will simply create a message, because we have already created a message component. So simply put a message here. We have created the message component, so that's why we have passed a message component, and you guys have to simply import the message component. So I will import it here right now. So import message components. So we have this message, so import message from, okay, inside of this we have this message dot sorry, just like this. So we have this message, we have imported the message here, so we have this message here. Fine. So next we have inside of this chat body we have this message here. Fine. After that we have a chat footer. Okay, so let's go and create another div. Give the class name chat footer. It will contain a bunch of things here, so simply give a div. Okay, simply give a div here. Okay, so for this chat footer you guys can see we have a smiley icon, and we have a input field here. We have all the bunch of icons here. So for this we will use a chat footer. Now next we have an emotions icon. So simply import this from the material UI icons. Next we have an input field, so that we will wrap it inside of the form element, because it will be fired when user hit the enter button. So I'm going to simply wrap it inside of the form, and inside of this form we have an input field. So for this input field we have this input field, and for this input field we will give the placeholder. So for this placeholder we will simply give send a message, just like this. And here we will simply give a text, type of text. Fine. So we have this form here. Next we have a button, but you guys can see the button is not shown here. Okay, so we will simply disable we will simply disappear the button, but the functionality of the button will be applicable here. So here we have this button, and here we will simply give a type of submit. Okay, so it will be fired up when we will hit the enter key. So it have a type of submit, and we will simply give the name send here. So we have this button, and now we have this form. Okay, next we have a three icons here. So we will simply wrap it inside another div, give a class name. So simply give a class name of chat footer icons. Fine. So we have this chat footer icons. Simply close this div first of all, and inside of this we have a bunch of icons. So for this, first of all, we have this style icon. So we have this style icon, import it from the material UI icons. We have this mic none icon, and next we have add icon. So for this, simply put add icon. Fine. Now it's time to simply auto import all these icons install. So we have this style icon here, we have this mic, and we have this. Okay, so first of all, import the add. So simply click here, import the add. We have this mic icon, simply import the mic icon. So simply click on this, import the mic icon, and now remove this and simply import the style also. So simply import the style here. Now save this. You will see everything will be rendered on the screen, but it will not, because we have a message component and the message component is empty. So let's create the message component first of all. So RFCE, hit the enter button and give a class name. Give a class name of message, and simply give a this is message. Fine, import the css file, css for the message. So message dot css. Now save this, refresh, save this. Now you guys can see here we have these things here. Fine, now it's time to simply style each and everything here. So how we will do this? So simply go back to your chat.css, and now it's time to simply style the chat body. So simply grab the class name for the chat body, so chat body, and we'll simply give the display of flex. Fine, so we'll give a display of flex. Okay, next, I think inside of this, simply give a flex direction of column. So simply give flex direction of column, so that's why it will be in a column here. Fine, so we have given the flex direction of column here. Fine, now you guys can see here we have this chat name and we have this message section also here. Next we have this chat body, we have given the display of flex. Simply give the flex direction of column here also, flex direction of column. Now save this. Okay, you guys can see here we have these things here. Okay, so we have this chat body, we have this. Okay, let's go back to your chat.js. Okay, so inside of this, let's go and see. Okay, so we have this chat body, and now we have this message header class. Okay, so we have this chat body here, and now inside of this we have this message header. So inside of this chat body we have a class with the name of message header, just like this. And now we will simply give a display of flex, a line display of flex, a line item center. Got it? Line item center. And now we'll simply give the flex direction of column. Now save this. You will see it will be centrally aligned. Okay, fine. Now we have now we will give a margin. We'll simply give the margin from the top of 10 pixel. Save this. Now it's we will simply target the avatar here, because we will we want a profile image, a bigger profile image. So we have this message header. So I'm going to simply grab the message header class first of all. So message header, inside of this message header we have this avatar. So we have this MUI, material UI icon, and we have this avatar, AVATAR, avatar root. Okay, now we will simply give a width of 80 pixel and height of 80 pixel also. Now save this. You will see a large avatar here. Fine, but I will make it somehow more bigger. So we'll simply give a 90 pixel of width and height here. Fine, so we have this avatar. Next, if you go back to your deployed version, now you guys can see a very large image here. So make it 100. So put it 100, and now we will simply give a margin bottom of 10 pixel, 10 pixel margin bottom. Got it? Now target a message header. So inside of this message header, we have h3 for the chat name. So we'll simply give the font size. Okay, so for this font size I will simply give the 1.2 rem, and now we will simply give the font weight of 600. Okay, now this 600. Now save this. Fine, so we have this chat name here. Okay, so I think same chat name, exact the same chat name here. Got it? Okay, so both of the chat name is somehow same. So we'll simply give 1.4 rem. Now it will be somehow bigger. Got it? So we have this chat name 7, give it 7. Fine, so we have these things here. Next, we have chat body. So here for this chat body, simply give the flex of 1, so that it will simply push each and everything after this chat body to the bottom of the screen. So we have given push it to the bottom here. Fine, now you guys can see here we have a very weird scroll bar options here. So we will simply fix this issue. We have to simply fix this issue here. So here we have this thing. So simply we have to simply remove the padding from somewhere if we have given something like padding. So here you guys can see we have this chat header, we have this padding for this chat header. I think it is fine right now here. So next here it's time to target the message, so I will do it later. For the message here, next we are going to target the uh, footer section or chat footer section here. Okay, so next we have this chat footer. So here we'll simply do chat, grab this chat footer class first of all. So for this chat footer class we'll simply give the display of flex, save this. Okay, so now it will be centrally it will be in a row. Got it? So this is the exact way we are going, we want this. So simply give the padding of 10 pixel from everywhere. Okay, so padding of 10 pixel. Fine. Next, so we have these things here. Next we have these things here. Let me make it bigger. Fine. So this is the exact way here, way of doing this. So we have this given this chat footer, and now next we have these things here, and now we'll simply align all the items to the center, just like this. Fine. Got it. Next we have inside of this chat footer, you guys can see here we have input field. So for this input field we will target, we will simply give a padding for the input field of 10 pixel. Now save this. Got it? Give a padding, we have given the padding of the 10 pixel. We'll simply give a margin left of 5 pixel. Now save this. Okay, we have given the margin left. Okay, chat inside of this chat footer we have this input field. Okay, let me see first of all. So okay, so we have this chat footer, or inside of this chat footer we have this form, or inside of this form we have this input field. Okay, got it. So we have this form first of all, and now we have this input field. Now save this. It will be fine right now. Fine. Got it. And next we'll simply give the border none, background color transparent. Now save this. Outline none, outline none. Okay, now simply give a background color, and now you guys can see here we have this background color of this thing. So instead of this transparent, we will simply change the background color to the gray color. Now save this. We have this background color. Okay, we have this background color, and now we will okay, here put some deeper background color, so that okay, so we have this background color. Fine. Next we will simply give a border radius. So simply give the border radius of 20 pixel. Okay, now save this. We will have a very rounded very nice rounded border here. Got it? Okay, I think it is a 30 pixels. I think so, 30 pixel. So rounded border here. Fine. So we have this border. Got it? Next we are done with this. Okay, so simply change the color to the white. So simply give the color to the white. Now save this. Color to the white here. Okay, so we have these things here. Next we have an emote icons also here. Okay, so let's go. We have this chat footer. Remove the padding. Okay, now save this. Okay, so these things here are very bottom, at the very bottom here. Next we will simply put a margin from the bottom, not padding. We'll simply give a margin from the bottom of 10 pixel. Okay, so now save this. It will be somehow okay at the top of here. Got it? Next we have these things here. Next we have to target the button here. So we have a button inside of this form. So we have chat footer. Okay, so we have this chat footer, or inside of this chat footer we have a form. So we have this form, and now inside of this form we have this button. We will simply give a display of none. Now save this. You will see button is removed. Got it? Next we will target the form element. So we have this chat footer. Okay, or inside of this we have this form. Okay, or here we will simply give a flex of 1, so it will take as much as space. Okay, and now it will push everything to the right of the screen here. And now we will simply give the width of 100%. Now save this. Okay, so width of 100%. Okay, instead of giving width to this, we'll simply provide this width to the input field, so that's why it will be stretched to the available spaces here. So simply put a width of 100% to this. Okay, so you guys can say it is okay, you guys can see it is using the, or it is wrapping overlapping the input, or simply it is overlapping here. So I think we have to fix this right now. Okay, so we have simply given the width of 90. Simply give the width of 90%. Okay, now save this. So we have these things here. Okay, so now you guys can say there is some space. Okay, fine. We have this footer. We have this send button, and next we have this footer icons. Footer icons here. Got it? So fine. Here, instead of giving the flex of 1 to this, if we will give the flex of 1 to this, so I think they will remove this. Now save this. I think it will be somehow better here. Okay, flex of 1, and now give a width of 100%. Okay, it is occupying these things. Got it? Fine. Put it 90. Bring this back to at the top. Okay, now save this. Okay, so we have this. Now target the footer here. So simply chat footer, or sorry, chat footer icons. We have this chat footer icons, and we will simply give the display of flex. Align items to the center. Align items to the center. Okay, now we will simply give the margin, or we'll simply give the margin right. Margin right of 5 pixel. Save this. Okay, so we have given the margin right of 5 pixel. Got it? Fine. Okay, bring this. Save this. Okay, next we have inside of this chat footer icons, we have a material UI SVG icon root, and here simply remove this, and here we'll simply give an color. We'll simply give a color of gray. Okay, I think color is fine. We have fine color here. We'll simply change the font size. So simply change the font size to extra large. Now save this. Very large image layer icons here. Fine. We have changed the font size to the extra large. Okay, not avatar root. We have MUSVG SVG icon root. Okay, now save this. Okay, so we will have a large icons here. Okay, so now I think it is fine right now. Okay, let give some margin to the input field. So let me give the margin. First of all, give the margin left of 5 pixel. Okay, now save this. Fine, we have given the margin right of 5 pixel. Okay, fine. Next we have these things here. Next we have given the font size of extra large. Now we will add an hover effect here. So simply put it here, and now when we will hover on this, we'll simply change the color. So simply change the color to the very nice aqua. Now save this. You will see a very nice aqua color here. Okay, so now simply give a cursor, change the cursor to the pointer for the nice UI. Okay, fine. Next we have this input field, and now we have this emote icon here also. So for this emote icons inside of this chat footer, so simply you guys have to simply grab the chat footer. So simply grab the chat footer first of all. So inside of this chat footer we have this MUISVG icon root, and here we will simply change the cursor to the pointer, and we'll simply change the font size to the extra large. Now save this. Okay, fine. So we have these things here. Next and the last thing, we have to simply add the hover effect here. So simply grab this and paste it down here, and here inside of this root, put and hover. So when we have this hover effect, we'll simply change the color to the yellow. So simply change the color to the yellow. Now save this. You will see a color is changed to the yellow for this icon. So we are done with this thing, and the only thing that is remaining is styling the message.css. So you guys can see here we have this message, and for this message we have a very nice name of the user. We have this timestamp, and we have this message. So let's go back to your message.js. So inside of this message.js, sorry for the background noise. Okay, we have this message. So simply grab this or delete the hard-coded text here. Fine. Next, for this message, we will simply grab or simply remove the hard-coded text here, or first of all import the message.css. Okay, so we have imported the message.css. Fine. So now for this message, here we will simply create a div with a class name. Okay, so we have this message div here already. We have this message div. Now we will simply wrap each and everything here inside of this. So how we will do this? Okay, here we have this message here, and now we will simply create a div with the class name, a message content. So simply give the message content, simply close this div. Okay, so we have inside of this message content, we have a message. We will simply wrap it inside of this p tag. So this is message. Okay, just like this. So we have this message here. Okay, and next we have this timestamp also. Okay, so we have this message and we have this timestamp. Okay, so okay, at the top we have this. We'll simply wrap it inside of this span. At the top we have this username, if the message is sent by the user, so we have this user name. Okay, and next we have this a small tag for the timestamp, so simply give the small. Now next we have this timestamp. Got it? So this is the exact way here. Okay, I think, okay, let me create. Okay, now save this. Okay, let's go back to your message.js. Okay, go to the deployed version. Now you will see all these things is rendering on the screen here. So next, inside of this message.css here, so inside of this message.css, let's grab this. We have this message, and now simply give the display of flex, and we'll simply give the padding of 10 pixel from everywhere. Okay, now change the background color of very nice or the nice color of the signal background. So we'll simply change the background color. I will do it later. So we have this blue, and now we'll use the color of the signal. So we have this signal color. Okay, so now save this. Okay, simply give the border radius. So border radius of 10 pixel or 12 pixel. Let me give the 12 pixel it. Okay, simply give the fit content. Okay, so we have given the border radius of 15 pixel. Now we will add give of simply a target of we will simply target a message content. So we have this message content, so message content, and inside of this message content simply give the display of flex. Okay, now save this display of flex, align display of flex, and now we will simply push or simply give a flex direction of column. So for this flex direction of column, now save this. Okay, so we have these things here. Now simply give the fit content. So here we will simply give the width to the fit content here. Now save this. You will see here width here for the fit content here. Fine. Okay, so we put grab this background color from there and simply grab this background color from there and put it inside of this message content. Okay, now save this. You will see it will be a fit content here. And now for this border radius here, grab this border radius, put it inside of this, just like this. Fine. So we have these things here. Now for this message content, we will simply give here we will simply give a color of the light gray, or simply we will simply provide color letter. Okay, so now we will simply give a padding, and for the padding we will simply give the 10 pixel padding from the everywhere. Okay, now we will simply give, okay, so we have already given the border radius here. Now we will simply give the position of relative, so that's why we will use a position absolute for the timestamp. So we have given the position of relative here. Got it? Okay, so we have this position of relative, and now we will use a position of here. We'll simply give a position. Okay, so we have this message content, or inside of this message content we have a small tag. For this a small element, we will simply give a position of absolute. So we have a position of absolute. Okay, and now we will simply give a bottom. Okay, so we will simply give right of 0, and now we'll simply give a bottom of minus 15 pixel, I think. So it will be pushed to the bottom here. Okay, so this is the exact way of doing this. So I will simply give a 18 pixel, not 15 pixel. Fine. So this is the timestamp with the message here. Got it? So we have this we have successfully given or simply styled these things here. Got it? Next, so we are done with this with these things here. So we have this username. Okay, so next we will target the span. So let's target the span here. So I'm going to simply target the span. So for this message we have this message content, and next inside of this message content we have this span. Now we'll simply give the color to the light gray. Change the color of the user and give it the light color of the light gray. And now we will simply give a border bottom of 1 pixel solid gray. Okay, now save this. So we have given the border bottom. Okay, so this is the exact way of doing this, and now we have created a UI. Okay, so if you go back to your chat.js, okay, so now instead of this one message component, and grab this and replicate it for bunch of time, just like this. Now save this. You will see the message will be populated down the screen inside of here. But you guys can see here it is very close to each other. So we will simply address these things here. So how we will do this? We'll simply give the margin everywhere. I will simply give the margin everywhere 10 pixel. Okay, it will be separated 10 pixel from everywhere. Okay, so this is the message section here. So after this is the exact coding, and now we have created these things, but now you guys can see we have these icons here. So first of all, style these icons also. So let's go to your chat.css. Okay, so we have this header section. So inside of this header section, sorry for the background noise, guys, we have this header left, and now we have this header right. So we have to simply style the header right here. So we have this chat header right. Okay, so we have this chat header right. Simply give the display of flex, align items to the center, align items to the center. Okay, fine. Now it will be centrally aligned here. And next we will simply give a margin. So simply give the margin of margin left. Okay, I think simply give the margin left of 10 pixel. Okay, simply give the margin left of 10 pixel. Okay, now it's target the icons here. So simply here paste it here. Now we will simply target the icon that is put inside of this. So MUI SVG icon root, and now we will simply target the icons here. So for these icons we will simply change the font size. So simply give the font size of extra large. Now save this. You will see very large, okay, icons here. Fine. Now next give a margin right. Okay, so margin right of 5 pixel, just like this. So we have given the margin right of 5 pixel here. Next we are done with this these things here. Simply change the cursor to the pointer. Simply change the cursor to the pointer. Save this. Now we will add an hover effect here. So simply grab this and now paste it down here. And now when we will hover on this, so for this hover we will simply change the color here. So for this color we will send the color to the gray. Now save this. Now when you will hover, you guys can see here we have very nice hover effect on the icons here. Got it? So we have successfully created the UI here. Okay, so we have successfully created the UI here. Now we are only left with all the backend stuff, all the Redux stuff, and the rest of things here. So that's it from this part of this build here, guys. Hope you would like this video. If you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe this channel. Okay, and we will cover the Redux stuff, or we will simply cover the backend Firebase stuff from our next build. So that's it from this part of this build. Simply drop a like button here, or you guys, if you want the source code of this whole lesson, we will simply drop the source code in our Telegram channel, link in the Telegram channel, or you guys can simply personally message me on the Instagram. We will simply provide you the link for the source code of this build. Okay, so that's it from this build. Hope you would like this video, and next we will meet in the next video. Okay, and in the next video we will cover the exact backend stuff and all the state management concept that we are going to implement in this build. So this is all in this build. Hope you would